Hey guys, welcome back to Two Girls in Germany. Today we have a special guest, Gautam. So our topic is about PhD and how to pursue a PhD when coming from India to Germany. Difficulties you face when moving from India to a new country, basically.
And all the shenanigans.
Yeah. So I'll hand it over to Gautam.
So, hello everyone, my name is Gautam. I've been doing my PhD in Germany for the last 5 years. So, in this episode, we'll talk about different aspects, my experience, just random topics about German culture and itself. So, let's begin.
Yeah, thank you so much coming to our podcast about and talking about this.
Yeah.
Basically, we have a few questions that most of the expats they want to know about PhD. Like the first question is like, you didn't know anyone in Germany, and
Yes.
how did you first get that courage to get into PhD? Yeah.
So, I think like my journey is a little bit different because I did my master's in the United States.
Okay.
And during my master's, I think when I was finishing 1 year, that is the point where I got into research. I absolutely loved doing research with my thesis advisor back then, and I think that's when I decided like I want to pursue a career in research. And that's why I decided, okay, I wish to do my PhD. I had searched a few universities in Europe about who do research in my area. Maybe it would be cool just go to Europe, just because all the things you hear about the lifestyle and the different traveling options and everything. So I thought it would be cool. I just emailed my boss that, hey, I'm looking for a PhD. Do you have money? And he replied, yes, I have money.
Okay.
And that one thing led to the other, and then ended up in Germany.
That's great.
Yeah.
You have a different story. But did you feel the difference in culture?
The culture differences were quite substantial actually compared to USA. You have to understand that I did not speak German when I first come to Germany. So it was more difficult because everything's written in German, everyone's speaking German, and Germans are not so comfortable speaking English.
Yeah.
Just because they fear that we will judge them.
That's true.
So,
But your PhD was in English.
usually PhDs are always in English in Germany.
Okay.
It's never in German because all the research work or the paper stuff has published in English, not in
Yeah.
German.
Okay.
So I think like if people want to know, like in academia, German is not a requirement at all.
So people who are applying from India,
Yeah.
if they don't have this German level for the PhD.
For the PhD, but if you wish to go outside,
Yeah.
if you wish to socialize, make German friends, so it's always better
Okay.
to have some German proficiency.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be perfect.
Yeah.
The thing is like even if you understand what they're saying and you respond in English, that's also okay.
Okay.
So the thing is like Germans are very shy people.
Yeah.
They feel judged, like they make a mistake, they will judge them. So that's why they did not like to speak in English.
Okay.
And it's like German is something which comes natural to them.
Okay. Because PhD, we are going to communicate with professors and
Yeah.
everything.
Yeah.
So how does that communication happen? Like through English?
It depends. Like if you're fluent in German,
It's fine.
you can talk in German, or if you're fluent in English, then English also fine. And you have to understand that PhD in Germany usually works a little bit differently because in Germany you have two agreements. One is your work agreement and one is your research agreement.
Okay.
So two are completely separate or independent of each other.
Okay.
So the work agreement forces you to do research work or teaching duties.
Okay.
And the research agreement is forcing you to do actual research work. So it's like PhDs in Germany is not funded per se. You can have the research agreement without the work agreement,
Okay.
and a work agreement without the research agreement.
Okay.
So it's like
Yeah.
chicken and the egg basically.
But it also depends if you're doing a corporate PhD and
yeah.
because I was doing a corporate and you needed German, C1 German basically.
But usually seen people in Bosch where English is perfectly fine.
Okay.
But of course, like if you're going to a typical Mittelstander
Yes.
or a typical German company, then of course, but it all depends on your team.
So basically, the PhD is free in Germany, right? As masters. You don't need to.
Not, as I said, like if your boss has funding for you, then it's free.
Then it's free.
You can opt to do a PhD without funding, I've seen Germans do that.
Okay.
So which is, you would not want to be in that situation. So because PhD in itself is quite stressful, so at least you want financial stability. No, in PhDs we don't pay any tuition fee,
Like that.
because in Germany PhD is a full-time job.
Yeah.
It's not a study. With all the rights and protections from the labor union,
got it.
and like proper vacation days, healthcare, all that stuff.
But you also get a student card, right?
That is only if you enroll as a student.
Okay.
If you sign the doctoral agreement,
Okay.
only then you can apply for a student card. The doctoral agreement in itself is voluntary. So it's very normal that you just work normally for 4 or 5 years. And then when you're happy with your thesis, you have done enough research work, so then you can just say, yeah, I'm ready to defend my thesis, now enroll as a student, then it's defended and forget about it. So, but I mean, it's usually better to get student status because it gives you a lot of benefits, like cheap meals at the Mensa, cheaper housing. If transportation these days for Deutschland tickets is the normally the same basically. You get discounts in museums and other activities.
Next one will be like how much they earn if they've been funded.
It highly depends on your department, and so basically when people are in natural sciences like physics, chemistry, maths, they usually get something like a contract saying 65% of TBL 13 or 75% of TBL 13. So, and the amount varies because like for more information you can refer to the TBL website. You can put all the information, which TBL level, which tax class, and which year, like it's called Stufe 1 or 3. So based on that your salary changes. So it's like your salary increments every year in PhD. So usually getting a 100% contract is very rare in Germany. Because 100% contracts usually come with teaching duties. So 75% is your research work and 25% is your teaching load. So you would be expected to give seminars or student assignments. I personally received 100% contracts. I was lucky. It's not so common. Like for 100% contracts, the beginning salary is something around 2,400 euros every month after taxes.
This is for 100%.
100%. And for 75, because when I was in Bonn beginning, I started with 75%, and that I think my salary began from 1,800 euros a month after taxes. But again, you have to just go to TBL website. You'll find all the information there.
I mean, how good their CV should be there? I mean, to approach the professors or company. I mean, on the particular topic. So, do they have to have the work experience? Or?
I think like they would just see that what work you've done in your master's degree, your thesis, or whatever research work you have done, and based on that, professor sees like it's a good fit or not.
And you can also give a proposal if you want.
Yes, proposal is also one thing. Like let's say if you want your independent topic, let's say you want to work on this topic, you have made a proposal, then you can approach advisor, a professor for guiding your PhD. But usually in those situations, your advisor leaves you alone because the advisor himself or herself will not know much about the topic. So they will just guide you and offer you resources. If your professor already has a research proposal funding from the DFG or or some company funding, then there's clear objectives, clear goals to be achieved.
I mean, if you can explain the corporate PhD, if you want.
I have no experience in that, sorry. She can explain more.
I mean, mine was with the Mercedes. And the way I got it was I did a thesis on the topic during my master's. And I was interested in the topic they were researching in. And so it was on hydrogen energy, and I already had worked on that. So I just wrote a proposal, showed him what I could improve in their process, and we had a few interviews, and then that's how I got selected. But overall, it was quite intense because unlike Gautam's, which is 100%, mine I had to also fund myself half. So it was quite hectic.
So you are a 50% contract,
Yeah.
Oh.
which is peanuts in Germany.
Yeah.
That's slavery.
That's
Yeah.
true.
That's slavery.
Yeah. So also we can email professors directly, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
Give them
of
the
course.
proposal.
But when you're writing an email, just make sure that you're very specific, that you've done prior research work about what they're doing.
Mhm.
Or sometimes it happens that the research work is not so obvious
Mhm.
from the web page or the Google Scholar pages.
Okay.
So you can just drop a casual email like, "Hey, I'm looking for a PhD.
Mhm.
I like the direction of your group. I would like to ask a few more questions. So would that be okay?"
Okay.
So the main thing I think is like show curiosity for their work,
Mhm.
and people will be happy to have an initial conversation with you.
Okay. I mean, do they reply to all mails or
It depends on the professor.
professor?
So some reply, some don't reply, some are lazy, some forget.
Mhm.
But you have to understand that professors are busy people
Yeah.
because they are constantly hunting for funding,
Yes.
Yes.
projects funding, and they already have like 3-4 PhD students already with them.
Yeah.
So they are already preoccupied with lots of stuff.
Okay. Do we have scholarship?
Yeah, of course. Yes, you have the DAT scholarship.
Yeah.
I think when I was in Bonn, my Russian colleague, he came on a DAT scholarship,
Okay. Mhm.
which is usually for 3-4 years.
Okay.
But the thing is, the pay is like the bare minimum. I think he was getting paid like 1,200 euros a month, which is below poverty line.
Oh, what about the bureaucracy? It's the same. The people who do masters here, like the Anmeldung, the residence permit, visa,
Yeah, that's typical for everyone. Basically.
everyone, it's the same. Yeah. I mean, do you get blue card for the PhD level?
Yeah, I am on a blue card right now.
Okay.
It depends on which visa you're applying for.
Mhm.
So usually when you're doing a PhD directly, then you apply for something called a research visa,
Okay.
which is not the same as student visa.
Okay.
So you apply a research visa, which is like a worker visa basically.
Mhm.
So when you arrive in Germany, you're viewed as a worker and as an employee, not as a
Okay.
student. And then I think the bureaucratic shit show is same for everyone.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
like it's the same.
Same
test and
delays. Yeah.
everything. Like you want a bank account, you want an apartment.
Yeah.
You want an apartment, you want Anmeldung. In Anmeldung, you need an apartment. First, you need apartment interview.
Yeah.
So it's like that in itself. I think you spend like first 3 months is chaotic
Okay.
getting this bureaucracy done, basically.
I mean, if you can share your experience also about professors, what was the interaction? How was your day?
I think with my current professor, we have like weekly meetings,
Okay.
and every meeting we discuss like what I've been doing, and am I stuck somewhere, or do we need to change directions, or do we need to think about something else, or do we set priorities? So it's
So you get the guidance from them.
guidance here.
Okay. If you don't get it, how would the situation be?
It's not a nice situation
Mhm.
when you don't get guidance, and that does happen because in my department there's one more professor
Yeah.
who literally doesn't pay attention to students.
Okay.
He doesn't have meetings with them.
Okay.
He just does his own work and leaves them alone, which apparently is the norm in Germany. Apparently. So when you don't get guidance, then you just have to self-motivate yourself and make sure you're doing something and get papers done
Mhm.
and find direction yourself or seek help yourself, basically.
How do you know you've reached the milestones?
Yeah.
That I think highly depends on your advisor, basically. Your advisor will tell you.
Mhm.
Because in the end, like, your advisor decides if a scientific progress is satisfactory or not.
Okay.
So there are no rules, there are no guidelines to that.